Hi guys, how are you all? This is FJ What If? Today we are going to discuss about what if Naruto was Madara's grandson part 10. Before start the episode, please like and subscribe my channel. Chapter 10, Teams and Missions. The remaining of the week went by, without any trouble at all. However, both Naruto and Hinata were extra weary when walking outside of their house. Naruto placed a few layers of defensive seals in his house, so his house was very secure. Anyone who tried to force their way in would meet a pleasant 100.000 volts trough their skulls. During the last week, Naruto and Hinata did a bit of a research about the possible jonins that could their sensei. Also, Naruto managed to finish his Hirashin seals. He pressed harder so he could use it to always be present should Hinata need him at any time. However, he still hasn't mastered the technique, so it isn't battle ready. Flashback number. Both of Naruto and Hinata were at home. Hinata was preparing dinner while Naruto was in the living room working on his seals. "Hey Hinata-chan, come here," Naruto said, and Hinata walked out of the kitchen. Naruto thought she seemed even more beautiful with her hair strapped in a ponytail while wearing a lavender apron. "Do you need anything, Naruto-kun?" she asked. Naruto approached her and gave slight kiss in the lips. "I have a present for you," he said with his hands behind his back, taunting her to try and take it from his hands. Finally giving up, she pouted and Naruto smirked, giving her a wrapped gift. She unwrapped it, found a small ring and gasped. The ring was pure shining silver. It had the form of a fox. The ring started with the head of a fox and ended with its tail. /N, check profile. "It's beautiful, thank you," she said, hugging him. "Glad you like it. But this ring is special. Not only says that I love you but also contains the Hirashin Shiki formula, which means that if you are in trouble, just channel some chakra into the ring, and I'll be there in flash," he explained, and she gave him a passionate kiss, showing him her undying love. And flashback number. Another thing that Naruto tried to work on during this week was his new Sharingan. He had to admit this new form was fucking awesome. Kyuubi also explained the powers. He knew of the Mangekyo Sharingan since he saw Madara using them. Flashback number. Naruto was lying in his bed, trying to fall asleep, but was finding it hard. Since the murder attempt on both him and Hinata a couple days ago, even though he secured his house, he was always on alert. Deciding to pass the time, he went to his mindscape to talk to the Kyuubi about his new eyes. Actually, Naruto changed his mindscape. It was no longer that old sewer, now it was a vast forest with nearby mountains and plenty of animals, so that the Kyuubi wouldn't be bored. "Hey Furball," Naruto said, and Kyuubi glared at him. "What do you want, brat?" "I was trying to sleep," the Kyuubi said. "I can't sleep, so I just thought you would explain me the new powers I can use with my new eyes," he said. "Like I told you, I only seen him use them. I can't even be sure if you can use them. For instance, that power you used last time, I never saw Madara using it, so more than likely the Mangekyo not always has the same powers," the Kyuubi explained. "Well, that sucks," Naruto replied. "It doesn't mean you can't use them. I will explain the powers I saw, so listen well. First, one of the power is an extremely powerful genjutsu called Tsukuyomi, God of the Moon. Once you lock eyes with the enemy, you can cast the technique and the user is trapped. Inside the technique you are Kami, God. You can create and manipulate everything, even time itself. You can make the time pass differently from the outside. It can be 3 days in your technique, but in the real world, it only has been a couple of seconds. The difference in this time varies with your skill. Also, this genjutsu is nearly unbreakable. Another power I saw is called Amaterasu, God of the Sun. It's the highest level of katan ninjutsu known. With your eyes you can summon or put out the so-called Amaterasu flames. These are black flames that burn anything in its path and don't disappear until the target you want is completely incinerated. It doesn't matter if you even use Insutan Jutsu. They never die until the target is gone. The last power, and probably the most powerful, is a defensive armor with offensive capabilities. It's called Susanoo, God of the Sea and Storms. It creates inhumanoid-like shaped armor around you. The more chakra you send, the stronger and bigger it gets. I've seen the Susanoo's perfect form, and let me tell you, it's not something you want to face. This humanoid armor also carries a shield for defensive purposes like deflecting more powerful focused attacks, but also a sword for offense. You got all of it. The Kyuubi concluded and asked for confirmation. I'm awesome, believe it, Naruto shouted excited with such awesome powers. He still is an idiot, the Kyuubi thought. Now you know. Leave. I'm going to sleep, the Kyuubi said / ordered. Number and flashback number. With the final week now over, we find Naruto and Hinata at home finishing up their breakfast. Today they would find their teams and meet their Jonin sensei. Are you ready, Hinata-chan? Naruto asked, getting a nod. He held her arm and vanished in a lightning shunshin towards the academy. They arrived at the roof, not wanting to arouse many questions. They made their way down to their respective classroom. The room was already filled with their friends, however Uruka-sensei still hadn't arrived. Hinata made her up the stairs and sat in the back row. Naruto of course followed her, but as he was walking he was met by the glare of one Uchiha Sasuke. Sasuke was still pissed by losing to the Dobi, the dead last of the academy. How could trash like that defeat me, an Uchiha? Next time he'll beg for mercy, Sasuke thought, smirking. Even thought Naruto had grown up physically, but also mentally, he still couldn't resist a few taunts, especially from Sasuke, a fellow clan member, so to speak. They stayed like this a few minutes glaring at each other until Sasuke had enough and turned away, plotting the various ways he could ice his brother. Naruto walked up the stairs to join Hinata when another problem appeared in the form of Inuzuka Kiba. Hey Hinata-chan, how are you? Kiba asked as he moved to sit next to her. I'm fine, Kiba. Stop, that sit is for Naruto-kun, she replied. How come on, Hinata-chan? I'm better than him, an alpha, Kiba said, rubbing his finger in the bridge of his nose. Kiba, of course, being from the Inuzuka clan, had a high sense of pride and manliness due to the fact that is male and heir to the clan. I don't care what you are, Kiba, and I told you that I like Naruto, she said in an asserting tone. Kiba even took a step back. The shy Hinata he knew was no more. Kiba, stop hitting on my girlfriend, Naruto said as he approached both of them. He passed Kiba, who sneered at him, and sat next to Hinata, and kissed her on the cheek to further make his point on Kiba. Stop pestering her, Kiba yelled, gathering the attention of most of the class and waking up the resident genius. Damn it, Kiba, do you have to be so loud? Troublesome, Shikamaru said as he yawned and tried to resume his sleep. Just forget him and go back to your cloud watching, Naruto said. Smart ass, Shikamaru replied and went back to sleep. Kiba, Hinata is with me, so I would appreciate if you stop bothering us, Naruto said, raising his ki, making him sweat and furthering his points. On top of Kiba's head was a small white dog called Akamaru. He was Kiba's partner to their collaboration ninjutsu. Akamaru just said alpha, however Kiba didn't listen and tried to punch Naruto. What no one saw coming was that Naruto didn't move an inch. It was Hinata that got up and gave Kiba a juken strike to the chest, leaving him on the ground clutching in pain. Don't you think it was too much, Hina-chan? Naruto whispered to her. I'm tired of him always trying to get me to go out with him. Hinata replied, getting a nod from Naruto. I'm giving Hinata a bit of her personality from the movie Road to Ninja. Someone has to keep Naruto in check. Kiba slowly got up and went to a different seat while glaring daggers at Naruto. A few minutes passed and running was heard in the classroom. Suddenly the door opened and in came running Sakura and Ino. First place, Sakura yelled and trying her best to regain her breath. What are you talking about? My foot was clearly ahead of you, Ino replied. Sakura took her opportunity a run to the seat near Sasuke, however it was occupied by Kiba. Kiba, get out so I can sit with Sasuke-kun, the pink banshee said. Kiba simple scowled, wondering what Sasuke had that he didn't. Deciding to prove he was alpha male in the class, he jumped into the table and started glaring at Sasuke. Their eyes a few inches apart. Suddenly one of the students in the row below got up and pushed Kiba forward towards Sasuke. To Kiba everything went in slow motion, he was getting closer to Sasuke, too close. Thump. Thump. His face connected with Sasuke, however this connection was rather unfortunate as they connect with their lips. The entire class froze seeing the most desired male, which was Sasuke kissing the alpha male. Shikamaru woke up and stared in the event. Choji stopped eating, even Shino slightly dropped his glasses. Looks like Kiba finally found his girl, Naruto said loud enough for everyone to hear. The whole male class laughed at the event except the fangirls who were plotting Kiba's murder. Kiba and Sasuke immediately separated, and quickly enough Kiba received his fate at the ends of the fangirls, leaving him in the ground in a bloody mess. Everyone quieted down after the event, and suddenly, the front door of the classroom opened and Iruka entered with a stack of papers beneath his arms. "Morning class," Iruka said, and was surprised he didn't need his patented big head jutsu to silence his class. "After today every one of you are now ninja of the leaf, but you mere genin," Iruka started. "The difficult part is only beginning. You will now be divided in teams of 3 members and will be taught by a Jonin sensei. We tried to balance the teams. So here they are. Team 1. Naruto at this time dozed off. Team 7, Haruno Sakura, Uchiha Sasuke, Inuzuka Kiba, your sensei will be Hatake Kakashi, Iruka said. Naruto was happy that the Sandaime took his suggestion and didn't put him with the Uchiha. Kiba of course wasn't happy he was with the Uchiha, he would need to show him who the alpha was. Team 8, Uzumaki Naruto, Hyuga Hinata, Aburame Shino, your sensei will be Yui Kurena, Iruka said, and of course, Naruto and Hinata were extremely happy they would be together in their team. Shino was a quiet person, he always kept to himself. He was logical, a good strategist and long-range fighter, so it was a well-rounded up team. Hinata was more skilled in taijutsu, Naruto was ninjutsu, and they had Shino long-range support. /N Even if Hinata was disavowed, she still kept her name since she wasn't adopted. Team 9 is still in circulation. Team 10, Yamanaka Ino, Narashikamaru, Akimishi Chuji, your sensei will Sarutobi Asuma. I will be leaving now, your senseius will be here in a moment, Iruka concluded. Hinata-chan, can I trust Kurena-sensei? You know her, right? Naruto asked. You can, she's a good and kind person, but also a strong jonin. She's like a big sister to me. Are you going to tell her about the Sharingan? Hinata replied and asked. I think I should, I mean we are going to a team, right? He asked, and Hinata nodded. The classroom door opened and 2 jonin entered. The first one had the traditional jonin clothes. He wore black anbu pants and the jonin flat jacket. He was a tall man with black spiky hair, brown eyes and beard. He also had the 12 Guardian Ninja sash with the kanji for fire. This person was Sarutobi Asuma and was the son of the Sandaime Hokage, Sarutobi Hiruzen. The other jonin was a very beautiful woman. She had shoulder-length black hair, red eyes. Her regular outfit consists of a red mesh armor blouse with only the right sleeve visible. Over this is very broad material which resembles bandages, with a pattern on it similar to those of rose thorns. Her hands and upper thighs are also wrapped in bandages. She is Yui Kurena, Konoha's genjutsu mistress. Team 10, meet at the training ground 12 and 30 minutes, Asuma said and left. Team 8, meet at the training ground 8 and 30 minutes, Kurena said and also left. Naruto got up with Hinata and Shino and they both walked out. Once outside the classroom, Naruto went to Shino and grabbed him and used lightning shunshin towards the training field. Kurena was currently waiting at the training ground, she thought it would be a while until they arrived. She sensed chakra around her, she got up and saw their team arriving with the shunshin. She saw it was Naruto that used it. Naruto, you can use the shunshin? She asked. One normally doesn't see a genin using the shunshin. Even though it is a D-rank techniques, it uses quite a bit of chakra. Yes, I can, Kurena-sensei, Hinata-chan can use it also, he replied. What do we do now, sensei? Hinata asked. We introduce ourselves. Names, likes, dislikes, dreams for the future, stuff like that. I will go first. My name is Yui Kurena, I like learning new genjutsus and working in my garden, I dislike perverts and traitors. My dream is to the best genjutsu user and a strong kunoichi. You're next, Naruto, she said. My name is Uzumaki Naruto, I like Hinata-chan, training and ramen. I dislike traitors and ignorant people. My dream is to be the best Hokage Konoha has ever seen, he said, looking at the Hokage mountain, more specifically at his father's head. He turned around to Hinata. My name is Hyuga Hinata. I like Naruto-kun, cinnamon rolls, training and flower pressing. I dislike people that hurt Naruto and traitors. My dream is to become a strong and brave kunoichi and get rid of the Hyuga's pride. She said, spitting the name Hyuga. Even though she hated her father, she would do her best to help her former clan. My name is Aburame Shino. I like bugs. I dislike people who mistreat and don't understand bugs. My dream is to become a good clan head, Shino said. Very well, Kirena started. Naruto and Hinata have already been training for some time so they can work well together. I expect the same for you, Shino, she said, getting a nod from him. I don't expect any type of problems between you, so we are officially a team. Now I'm going to test you to see your abilities. It's now 9 o'clock, your objective is to capture me until noon. Got it? She asked. Seeing all of them nod, she disappeared into the forest. The group came closer and started discussing their plan. Kirena was hiding in the forest, near a tree, using a low-level genjutsu, when she saw Naruto approaching at full speed towards her. Figures, the report said he was the dead last, but also brash and loud, she thought. Naruto threw a blind punch, to which Kirena dodged and returned his punch. However, to her surprise, her punch went through him, revealing it to be a bug clone. She shook them off and jumped back. She scanned her surroundings and her eyes widened when she saw a fireball coming to her. She jumped to the left where Hinata was and got hit a few times before substituting with a nearby log. Her team regrouped to plot another plan, since the first almost worked. Kirena was watching even more carefully since she was caught off guard in a hinged bug clone. She had a few closed chakra points, but nothing too major. Kirena was jumping from tree to tree when against her came a barrage of shuriken. She dodged to the left and engaged with Hinata in taijutsu, noticing she was being overrun. Kirena jumped back and something caught her ankle. She looked down and saw Naruto pulling her down, trapping her. Naruto jumped off the ground and Kirena was replaced by a log. Damn, she always escapes, Naruto said. If I used real attacks, I could easily win, Naruto thought, disappointed. Kirena decided to hide herself in a high-ranking genjutsu while she was resting. Their team was no pushover. She felt her chakra almost all gone. Shino's bugs must have been draining her while she was distracted. She snapped out of her thoughts when she heard Suton, Suishawa, exploding water wave minus, Hinata said. Reitan, Jibashi, electromagnetic murder, Naruto said. The combination of this was an electrified wave of water, forcing Kirena to jump up. Naruto was expecting this and gave her a drop kick, sending crashing to the ground. Kirena got up but suddenly was unable to move. She looked around her and heard Fuinjutsu, four-corner trap seal, Naruto said. They finally caught Kirena, trapped in a trap seal. This technique works by placing a seal in 4 places forming a square. When the target is inside, the user can activate and automatically freeze the enemy in place. Congratulations, you are all very good. Hinata, your taijutsu along with Naruto is impeccable, and so is your ninjutsu. Shino, you provided long-range support and you drained a good chunk of my chakra. Your clan's skills seem good, but you will need elemental ninjutsu as well. Naruto, I didn't know you knew Fuinjutsu, Kirena explained. Since we are going to be a team, there are a few things I need to tell you. I believe I can trust you, Kirena-sensei, and also Shino, Naruto replied, getting nods from both of them. First, Kirena-sensei already knows this, but not Shino. They say that the Yondaime Hokage killed the Kyuubi, but that is a lie. The Kyuubi cannot be killed. It's true that his physical body can be destroyed, but he would reform later on. Since he couldn't be killed, the Yondaime only choice was to seal him inside a newborn baby. Me. The Kyuubi is trapped here in my gut. Naruto said, a bit hesitant about his reaction. I understand if you want to change teams, Naruto said, looking at Shino. Nonsense, Naruto. For starters, I already knew about the Kyuubi since my bugs could detect its chakra. Besides, I can relate if on a small level. My clan uses bugs that are inside of us as well, so the village always is a bit uncomfortable when dealing with us. Shino in a stoic voice. Thank you, Shino. Just one thing, the Kyuubi, it's a Hinata it. He's a nice guy, once you get to meet him, Naruto said, and Shino raised an eyebrow. Naruto, how can you say he's a good guy? He nearly destroyed the whole village, Kirena asked, outraged. Sensei, I can't tell you everything, but I can tell you that the Kyuubi was being controlled by the Sharingan, and was forced to attack the village, Naruto said. Kirena wanted to argue, but Naruto wouldn't budge. Speaking of Sharingan, Naruto said and activated his I'm a Sharingan user. Since we are a team, I'm trusting you with this information. I'd like to keep this a secret until I reveal it, Naruto said, and Shino kept his stoic face. However, Kirena was doing a very good impersonation of a fish out of water. And Naruto, are you an Uchiha? Kirena asked. I am on my father's side, I'll say no more until I reveal my heritage. Naruto concluded. And you already have it fully matured, Kurena said. Yup, I awakened when I was 5, and when Hinata was kidnapped I killed the kidnapper and got the 3 Tamis, Naruto said, and Kurena's jaw hit the ground. Are you saying that you killed a Jonin when you were 6 years old? Kurena asked. The only thing I can say is it was pure luck. He underestimated me. I paid the price, Naruto explained. Don't worry Naruto, we will keep it a secret, you can trust us, Shino said. Naruto, I have one question. You obviously are very skilled, so why were you the dead last? Kurena asked. What do you mean? It's true that I was the dead last during the academy to hide my true strength, but in the last exam I graduated as Rookie of the Year, Naruto said. But I read your report and it said that you were the dead last in everything, Kurena replied, confused. I get it, the person that filled the reports must have been an ignorant, and since I was the Kyuubi she filled me as dead last, probably putting Sasuke as Rookie of the Year. It doesn't matter, actually it's even better. Now the enemy will underestimate me, Naruto said, and Kurena just shrugged it off. Okay team, meet here tomorrow at 8 AM, we will train in the morning and do missions in the afternoon. Kurena said. The day ended with Naruto and Hinata going home, happy that both of them were on the same team. End of chapter 10.